The Alumni Career Networking tool is fantastic. It's a great way for students to connect with BYU alum who have been where they are. For example, I teach a student development class and one of my students, Celeste, was interested in, I believe it was healthcare administration.
My experience with the Alumni Career Networking tool was surprising. I didn't really think I'd get any results from it. I just thought I might as well try it. I kind of had some questions and I thought that I could maybe talk to local people in the area about their experience and their educational background. And so I just sent a few emails and then I was surprised I got a response. I called him and we spoke for about an hour and I just asked him questions about what he does with his job and his educational background and his opinion. And I even mentioned that I was looking for an internship and he said that he would try to look for an opportunity for me. And so I've just been in contact with him and emailing him and things like that, so he's been really helpful.
That was just one example of the 300,000 plus alumni who are out there who are willing to talk to BYU students, are willing to help them out because they've been there before, they've been the student on campus. And so it's just a great tool to help connect current students to the people who've been there before.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know about the Alumni Career Networking tool, but if they take that opportunity, they can definitely meet someone new and get advice for future plans.
Really, as a student, you have the ultimate hall pass to be able to call a business or something that you're interested in and say, hey, look, I'm a student, I'm just exploring some possibilities. Would you mind taking a few minutes? Again, a lunch may not be a bad idea to take someone out to lunch and just find out something that's really interesting to you or someone that is really interesting to you.
Take a Cougar to Lunch is awesome. It's one of those programs that seeks to connect students with alumni who are interested in the same things they are.
BYU Alumni's Take a Cougar to Lunch program is a program where the students can go online and look up various professionals either in the area that they're at, in Provo Orem area, or even outside the area if they're home on vacation or whatever. They can go look up people that are working in industries that they're potentially interested in. I took my experience and said, this is how I got to where I am at. And so I think the students are then able to relate, saying, if I want to get there, then that's one way for me to try and get there based on where I'm at today. If anything, is one of the most valuable things of all of the Take a Cougar to Lunch program is having a contact in that industry when it comes time to look for a job. The best way to really find jobs is to find somebody inside the industry, inside the company, that knows exactly what positions are available and knows, based on our discussion that we had maybe a few months ago, that these are the types of positions that you could qualify for. If you contact me and say, I want to do this, then I can say, send me your resume, and I know exactly who's hiring for that position. I can forward your resume to them. They'll get your resume through the normal hiring process anyway, but I can put a good word in for you to say, you know, I met with this kid a few months ago and he seems like a bright kid, and I think you ought to consider at least giving them an interview. I tell all the students straightforward, it's a free lunch. Why not?
So it's a great way to just help connect the students and alumni, share that information, and do it in an environment that's maybe a little bit easier, a little bit more laid back, and is not quite so formal as maybe going to somebody's office.
But it all kept going back to networking. Who do you know? Where are you going to find people to meet? Really, the pattern I noticed was that every career advisor I talked to kept putting it back on my shoulders. It wasn't just a matter of them giving me a checklist that once I completed would magically land myself a job or a great life-changing mentor. It was a matter of really just receiving some counsel from them. You need to go out and find people. And from there, it was on me to go out and do it.